Hi everyone, welcome to this video where we're going to do a full day wear test and review of Milani's brand new tinted skin product. This is the Glow Hydrating Skin Tint. So I will do an application for you. I'll let you see what it looks like on the skin, and then I will check in with you at the end of the day and show you in different lighting, things like that, to give you a full idea of how this wears and what I think of the formulation. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and following over on Instagram. And if you missed the latest video, I will also link that in the upper right hand corner for you to check out. If you are a subscriber and follow over on Instagram, you will be eligible for many giveaways that we run on this channel and over on that account. These were provided courtesy of Milani, so thank you so much. I believe they sent over the entire range of shades. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test a few of them in this video, but I'm going to, I think, run an Instagram giveaway to give away these and one of the new Milani Face, Eye, and Cheek palettes. So that's another reason to make sure you go and follow. So on Milani's website, these retail for $11.99 each. I will link in the description box below where you can find these to purchase them. If I can find them at a better price, I will also link that for you. And any promotional code or discount that I can provide you to even lower the price further, I will always provide for you. There are a total of 8 shades in the range, which isn't a lot of shades, but because it is a tinted hydrator or moisturizer, it's quite sheer coverage, so those shade ranges are more flexible. And most importantly, Milani has made sure to include several deep and very medium to deep shades in the range. So it comes in a plastic squeezy tube like this and opens up like this. And it is kind of see-through, so if you're in store, you can kind of get an idea of what the shade will be. 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters is what you get for the price. Let's take a look at the claims. They say this delivers next level glowing skin with sheer to light coverage in an ultra dewy finish. It has 29% squalane, a great ingredient for the skin, plus a skin quenching electrolyte coconut water blend to help prevent hydration loss and lock in moisture. The tint blends seamlessly, blurs imperfections, and melts into skin for a naturally dewy glow. This is a vegan and cruelty-free product. All right, next let's take a look at the ingredients. That's always important for something, especially when we're slathering it all over the face and leaving it on there for a while. So true to claim, the second ingredient is squalane, followed right after water. And there's some glycerin in here. Seems like pretty typical ingredients for a face product. There's some sodium hyaluronate also in here. Oh, there's ascorbic acid also. Now, I do see as the last ingredient that flavor or aroma. So that could be a fragrant or fragrance ingredient. So I would prefer that that not be included in the product. At the very least, I guess it's at the very end, but there's really no reason to include that on a formulation level or a skincare level. All right, let's get to applying this product and see what we think about it. All over my face, I'm going to apply shade 150 Light. I'm going to shake it up a little bit just in case. And honestly, with things like tinted moisturizers, things that have more sheer coverage, I find the best way is to apply them with just your fingers, your hands. Ooh, I feel like it has a coconutty scent to it. I think one of the last ingredients is flavor or aroma, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't dislike the scent, but I just don't want things particularly that are gonna sit on my skin for hours at a time and are put all over my face to have fragrance added to them. This has a little bit of a thickness to it. It's not thick in texture, but it's not watery thin like you might be used to with some other tinted moisturizers. But it sits really nicely. It looks really nice, I feel like, on the skin. Again, definitely, definitely sheer coverage. It's maybe approaching light coverage. I think that's blended in pretty well, blends in really nicely. Very skin-like and smooth. I have already applied my skincare, which includes toners, moisturizers, and my SPF 30 sunscreen from Paula's Choice, my favorite Holy Grail one. no primer. And if you want to know where my headband is from, I'll put that in the description box below. So you can see no emphasis of any fine lines, no texture creation, especially around the nose area, mouth area. Sometimes I get some of those things, but nothing with this product. Since I have all these shades, I actually want to see how a couple of them function if I wanted to bronze my face and then contour my face. So let's go ahead and apply that with a brush and see if that works. For bronzing, I think what will work best is 250 medium, just looking in the tube. It's not too yellow toned, but I want a little bit of a warmer tone for bronzing purposes. So I'm going to use a denser synthetic, kind of almost kabuki style brush. This one is from Real Techniques, the Expert Face Brush, and I'm going to apply some product that way. Let's just see. It doesn't, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but figure with something like this, yeah, I think it's applying nicely. Something with a little bit more of a sheer pigmentation, probably be easier to control. You get more of a natural look and finish. Might be a great option if you aren't really necessarily into creams and you don't want to use a powder on top. Sure, you could use your hands too, but now I will be wearing a mask throughout the day, taking it on and off, so we'll also see how this kind of wears with that. Now, normally if I were wearing bronzer, I would put it kind of over the cheeks where I would put blush, but I'm also going to be testing out, or I may have already put the video out for testing the Milani new eye and cheek and face palettes, so make sure you check that out. If it's already up, I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you. So for now, we're just going to keep it to the forehead, kind of a little bit on the nose, and chin. So yeah, it looks pretty good, still smooth. And for contouring purposes, I'm going to use 410 Dark to Deep. The rest of the shades that I have in the range, I'm going to include in the giveaway. So right under that cheekbone. I feel like it looks a little bit muddy on my skin, but that might also be because my just little fuzzy hairs that I have there. Okay, I'm going to try to contour my nose a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and powder. I'll let you see what it looks like under powder. So this is what the skin looks like just after putting on Derma Blend's setting powder. It's not really an actively mattifying powder or anything. It's literally just to set the face. So yeah, still looking smooth. Works well with the powder. All right, and here's what the skin looks like in kind of softer sunlight coming in through the window. Maybe not quite as blended right there, but you can see that it just looks very skin-like, kind of lighter coverage and smooth on the skin. Oh yeah, in sunlight you can really see where this is not blended, so I'll try to fix that, but otherwise on the rest of the face, it looks really nice. So I'll go and do the rest of the face in terms of makeup, and I think my next check-in will be probably at the end of the day, just to show you how it wore throughout, how it wore under a mask, etc. Okay, so here's what the skin looks like at the end of the day. I think this is worn really nicely. I definitely have my natural oiliness and shine coming through, so no long-term mattifying effect. But I will say that when I looked in the mirror after about 3 or 4 hours of wear, there was only a slight sheen there, so it held up pretty well. It didn't get oily or shiny right away. Still extremely skin-like, very smooth. I didn't develop any sort of texture or patchiness. You will see on my powder makeup this patchiness because I was taking on and off a mask, but that's not the underlying skin tint. So overall, I think a very nice formula. The main criticism I have is the inclusion of that fragrance or aroma or flavor in there. I think that this would get even higher marks if they had not included that unnecessary and potentially problematic ingredient for the skin. So let me know any thoughts you have in the comments section below. For details on the giveaway, probably go over to Instagram or keep an eye out on Instagram. If I have any details on how to enter, I'll try to also put that in the description box below. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if it was helpful to you. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.